Happy November and happy start of NaNoWriMo 2022. I cannot believe it's already here. If you're new or don't know, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month that takes place every November. It is a nonprofit organization that does this for writers, and this will be my second year participating. I participated last year in 2021 for the first time, and I did win NaNoWriMo. That's where you actually hit the 50,000 words in a new project. And so this year I will be attempting to do it again. Life is very different from last year, and so although I would love to hit the 50K, I am gonna have a lot of grace with myself this year. If I don't hit it, or if things go crazy, I don't know. So I want to still vlog it this year. I did it last year and I really enjoyed it. There's a whole playlist about NaNoWriMo 2021, as well as the project that I started during that time and my work that I have done on it since. It has definitely been sporadic. My writing has been a lot of sporadicness. Is that a word? I started in Nano really strong, did my 50K, and then died afterwards because there was just so much that I had to put into that novel because it's a YA fantasy. And I didn't really plot it. I had an idea of where I wanted it to go, so it was more of a plantser where I planned and then pantsed a little bit, and pantsing is going by the seat of your pants if you're not in the AuthorTube world. But it was great, and I learned a lot in that season of writing, and I also learned that I need a little bit more structure. And so this year has been a lot of getting to that point with the Project Concealment, my novel last year, and so I'm still working on it. I got to a really great place. It's still not finished, the first full draft, but it's at a really great spot that I could close it so that I could kind of turn my creative brain to this project that I am announcing in this video. So without further ado, here is my announcement for NaNoWriMo 2022. So this year, I am going to be writing in a genre that I never really thought I might write in. I don't know, I had ideas to do it, but I am going to be writing a contemporary romance. It's more in the new adult genre of age category. It's not quite adult, but it's not young adult. The main character is going to be a bit older, going to be in college, but it will have a lot young adult themes, just a little bit more mature. I don't know, I doubt there will be any spice because I'm just not really that person that could write it, which is fine. I envy those who can do it and are great at that because people love that kind of stuff. But for me, it's going to be a lot more coming of age, a lot more finding yourself, but contemporary romance in the mix. So that is kind of the genre, and the name that I will be referring to it as is Sandspur Romance, or Project SR. Who knows, I love acronyms. So that is the working title, is Sandspur Romance, because the biggest influence I had for this is this summer I live in North Carolina, and we went to the Outer Banks with family to have fun and visit with each other and just have a little family vacation. And right across the street from us there were these small cottages, and it's called Sandspur Cottages. You can look them up. They look beautiful. Have never stayed there, have never talked to anyone who owns it. I have no affiliation with them. I just saw it and it kind of sparked this whole idea. So I've actually been sitting on this loose concept since the end of May. So I'm really excited to actually be doing it. So that is going to be kind of the gist. It's a romance. It's going to be set in the Outer Banks, very loosely. I'm basing it off of cottages that I saw, incredibly loosely. This will have absolutely no affiliation and will have a completely different name whenever a name gets created for it. So there is no ties to them whatsoever, but it is what kind of sparked it. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it, and then I'm going to walk you through my Nano journal for this year. I've got it all set up. I started doing some plotting and thinking about the novel in here, and I love the idea of having a journal for each project that I really work on because it's something to reflect on. So this story is going to follow a main character who is just finishing up their junior year of college, going into their senior year, trying to make a lot of big life decisions, working at this cottage at the beach, these cottages at the beach, and getting to meet some really fun people along the way while they're making some major life decisions. So that's kind of the very bare bones of what it's about. It is going to be set at the Outer Banks, which I'm excited about. Being a North Carolinian, it's just how it goes. But yeah, I am now going to walk you through my Nano journal.
All right, so this is my journal. I just grabbed a journal from Michael's, and it's just a bullet journal because I like being able to do whatever I want with them. It's not very pretty, but I like it. It's got some fun stickers and the title that I'm working with. And then I've got an order of contents. So I have the NaNoWriMo section because that's where I'm starting, and then novel prep, and then as I go and as I need things, I'm going to be adding it here. I still have some novel prep things I want to put here, but I knew I was going to be making this video, so I haven't done that yet. So it's a kind of long table of contents, and then NaNoWriMo 2022, all the good stuff. I created a calendar here just so I could kind of get an overview. Like we have a wedding on Sunday. I am in a group on Monday nights. We play D&D once a week, and it kind of varies. So I wanted to kind of get an idea of what my month was looking like, and so I could then look at the time that I had that I might need to take off by the 50K. And so it's approximately 2K words per day. So that's what that's for, and just kind of a really easy oversight into my month. I have a target word count, and we have the official Nano target word count based off of, they do the like 1667 per day. So I have that each day on both sides because it's 15 days on each side. And then I will be putting what I actually write. This is what the total should be based on Nano, and then what my actual total is. And this is a fun way for me to kind of track that. Lastly, no, I have one more thing. No, yes. And then I have a tracker here. This is fun. I made a bunch of doodles based off the beach, and there are 50 of these little icons, and they're different things. And so every 1,000 words, I will color in one of them. And then I have my rewards over here, very just random fun things. So those are just some incentives for me to keep an eye on. And then lastly, I will have my sprint tracker here, date, time for the sprint, my goal, and then what my actual sprint is. So that's all of my Nano stuff, and then I left a few pages for the sprinting, and then from here on out I have novel prep. So that is how I set up my NaNoWriMo tracker journal.
So that's my Nano journal. I'm really excited to be utilizing it. I sometimes am great about starting the tracking process, but then not following through with the tracking process. It's fine, we'll work through it. But I'm really excited to at least have this journal to help me stay focused and on track. This month is gonna be a really busy month, I'm in a different life stage this year than I was last year. So I have a little bit of nerves about being able to complete it, but I know that regardless, I get to write, and I'm excited about that. So I will be posting as I can vlogs, so if you want to subscribe and stay along for the ride, please do. But if you are participating in Nano, I would love to know and what your project is, and if you want to be a buddy, you can drop your handle in the comments. I'd love to sync up and see your progress on your novel. So I will see you on the next one.